and welcome back to Let's Build Hogwarts, part 96. And today I've decided we're going to start the long gallery. We have got room requirement rooms to do as well, but we're not going to get to that today. What I've decided is we're going to start the long gallery, because once the main structure of that is built, there's going to be a lot of interior work. So we're going to use the room of requirements to break up the interior work of the long gallery. And by the time we get to the interior work of the room of requirements, we should be on to the next part of this build. With a bit of luck, it just breaks it all up a bit, because I know it can get a bit tiresome doing nothing but interior work for days on end. Same with the landscaping, and we haven't done any landscaping in quite some time. We really should sort that. I will get to that. We're going to have to do an episode or two just on landscaping at this rate. Okay, so enough jibber jabber. Let's crack on, shall we? So for our equipment, we're gonna need some stone bricks. We're also going to need some stone. Plain, simple stone. We're also going to want some andesite. We're going to want andesite blocks and andesite wall. Question, do I use stone or andesite for those stairs? I think it's andesite, yes. So we also need some andesite stairs. We're going to want some cyan terracotta, and we'll go for some glass panes. I don't know if we'll get that far. Windows. I'm kind of hoping we will, because this build is quite straightforward now, especially now that we're on the straight. Once you've got the bare bones of it up, it's straightforward. There will be fast forward in this one, probably quite a bit if I'm honest, but we'll get to that later. So first things first, let's get rid of this red line. We no longer need the red line and it's in the way. Ooh. So we're going to focus on the long gallery. That is this main part of the building that stretches out over there towards the Twin Towers. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a line, whoops, all the way across there, because that serves as a nice little marker for us, that does. If I get into the right position. Okay, so now that we've got a line that's level with this wall and this wall, we're going to take out all the ones in between, oops, but leave the last one in. Same for that one, leave the last one in. And we're going to start off with roof. So cyan terracotta, I'm going to just step it up. Till we get, should go directly in the middle there, and the same on this side. We're going to put the cyan terracotta directly next to that brick, and then we're going to step it up on the diagonal like so. Isn't that nice? Let me grab my bearings. I've lost my bearings again. I do that a lot, don't I? Has that got good? Okay, so now we're going to grab our stone bricks and we're going to drag this down 7 blocks in total. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So you should be level with the andesite wall. Same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we're looking at something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. So we're going to grab our cyan terracotta again. I'm going to go on this side and we're going to go directly on the diagonal. We're going to go diagonally down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you should meet up flush with that window. And the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. Just about covers that. And then it is straight down. So we grab our stone bricks and it goes directly underneath. This comes all the way down to the bottom. You take out that bit of wall there. Like so, and the same on this side. Like so. I know we've not covered that door, we're not meant to cover that door. This is part of the Transfiguration courtyard. So that door leads directly onto the courtyard. And there is the main bones. Now, these walls are different lengths. So when I tell you the length of one wall, don't go rush and do them all the same length. Well, you could, it'd be easy to fix. But they are different lengths. The top one is different to the bottom one. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on this top one when I'm not throwing things. And this wall here wants to come out that way, a total of 81 blocks. 81. So again, that wall's a different length, not by much, so it's easy to fix. But 81, so we're going to count 81 for this wall and that wall. So we've already got 1, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's best to put markers every 10 blocks, that way if you lose count it's easy to figure out how much you earn. You don't have to keep recounting the whole thing again and again and again. As long as you can count to 10, you're good. Debatable for me sometimes. We've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $30, 40, 50, 60, 70, I think. I'm going to have to double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. See, it's quickly. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 71. 80, 81. Just going to draw a line across there because it just makes it a little bit easier for us just to make sure that we are in line, and then we're going to get rid of the line because we don't actually want it there. So what we're going to do now is we are going to have a little bit of fast forward, and we're going to drag all this wall out to the end. And we're going to drag the roof out too. So bring out all the wall on both sides. Oops. And we're going to bring the roof out as well. So bring the roof out to match. We want it level for the time being. The roof does get extended a little later on, but we're going to worry about that later on. So extend out your walls, extend out that roof. In fact, extend it all, because these walls are a different length but they're longer, so we can just add on the extra, can't we? So bring it all out. Whoops, got carried away again. I think it's around about there. Maybe one or two more. I'll know with the roof. When we put the roof on, that'll line it all up for us. I think that's right, actually. Right, so I'm going to fast forward it while we drag all these walls out and all this roof out. Okay, so I will see you guys in a few. Okay. So we're looking something like that. So we've got a great big chunk of building up there. So it's all 81 blocks. What we're going to do is we're going to take this brick wall and that brick wall. I'm just going to add 2 more to it. So these 2 walls are 83. Same over here. Now this section of roof there is actually a mismatch of 81, 80, 70, 81, 82, 83. So we're probably best just leaving that until we put the twin towers in, and then we can fix it to however we need it. However, the top roof comes out a little bit further. The top roof, we are going to add 12 more to the top of it. So our cyan terracotta, we're going to stick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're just adding 12 more to this section here. That wasn't so bad, was it? We've got a big chunk of build up there in quite a short space of time. I'm not sure where we are time wise because I've used quite a bit of fast forward, but even with the fast forward I've still got loads of time left. So we're going to put in the floors. There are 3 floors, I think. And then with a bit of luck, because we'll be able to fast forward that as well once we put in the right levels, it's just a case of dragging it all out. We should get the top row of windows in with a bit of luck. So, as you can see, this is a nice big chunk of space. So we've got lots of classrooms in here. So we are just going to knock all this bit out though, so that it's nice and level. So, go. So, let me just figure out where the floors are. So we're going to go right to the top. So this here is an entire floor. I think, yes. You know what, let's go outside. I think we need to go outside, get our bearings out there. But not that side. Let's go this side. Okay, that's better. I can visualise it better there. Right, so we're going to come in 1 block above the top of that roof there. Just have a good zoom out so you can see where I am. And that is a floor. Block that up. I don't use stone brick though, do I? Oh, I do for this floor. So if you knocked out the blocks immediately there, you will see your floor, which is what we want. So all that is one floor. Now we'll mark out the other floor before we disappear and use the fast forward. Where's the stairs? There's the stairs. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6th block. Double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and it's stone brick again. So we're going to come down past this second roof and we're going to count down 5, and our floor is going to go on the 6th block. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's where our floor is going. Excellent, look at that. So that's floor 2, and then we have the ground floor, because it's quite a tall floor, that one. Okay, and the ground floor is, get my bearings, there we go. Okay, so the ground floor is stone. So first we want some stone brick stairs to put in front of those. So, and then the stone floor goes directly underneath that. And again that goes all the way out to the end. Okay, so we're going to use fast forward now while we fill these floors in. Nice and easy. See, we've got a good chunk of building. Even if that's all we get done this episode, we've still got quite a good chunk of building there up. So we're going to drag all these floors out now, and I shall see you in a few. Okay. So we've got 3 floors. It looks a little strange, I know, at the end, but once we've got the twin towers on, because they go here. We've got 2 towers that go on the end here, and they are identical, which is why we call them the twin towers, because they are twins of each other. So that's going to be it for me today. So this is probably going to be a short one for you. I'm not quite sure how short, but it's actually been about 1 hour and 15 for me. So it will probably be a lot shorter for you guys because you've got the fast forward. Unfortunately, I can't fast forward in real life. So this is probably going to be a bit of a shorter one for you, but I don't know how short yet until I come to the editing. But we've still got a lot done. Next time, we're going to do the windows. We're going to detail the exterior of this. Maybe get some of the inside walls up. And if we're lucky, we'll start the interior to this section too. The windows always take longer than I think they will, which is why I'm not going to start them now, because they take a while. At least they seem to for me. So we're going to start the windows fresh next time and take it from there. With a bit of luck, we'll get the windows done, we'll get interior walls done, and maybe even start on a couple of classrooms. So this is episode 96. We are closing in on episode 100. 100 episodes. If you're still with me, if you're still following along, congratulations. It's been a long journey, I know, but look at it, isn't it worth it? It's gorgeous, isn't it? So on episode 100 will be an extra long one because I'm going to give you a tour of my main world. That's got my main Hogwarts. I'm going to give you a tour of that world so you can see what's coming. So if you stick with me and you keep building with me, hopefully, I think I estimate about 150. I did think maybe 125, but it's probably going to be closer to 150. But if you stick with me through to the end, I'm going to show you what you will have at the end of it. I will show you my entire Hogwarts build because my entire castle is finished. We will show you all the rooms that you will build, all the room of requirement built rooms. I don't know how far we'll get into that by that point, but I will show you all the room of requirement rooms. I will show you the Chamber of Secrets because that has been built and is not too far away. It's still a good few episodes. I'm estimating between 110 and 115 before we get to the Chamber of Secrets. Although my estimations are completely off usually, so I could be completely wrong. But I will show you the Chamber of Secrets that we will be building. I will show you the Quidditch pitch because I've built that too. And then I will show you the maze because I've built the maze too from the Goblet of Fire. And the dragon enclosure from the first task of the Goblet of Fire. And the graveyard at the end of the Goblet of Fire. We have built all of that and I will show you all of that in episode 100. So make sure you tune in for that one because that's going to be a good one because you're going to see what all your hard work is going to pay off into. So if you stick with me, you will end up with that. And it's quite impressive. If I don't say so myself, it's been hard work, it's been a long journey, but we've got there. And we're not done, because we are going to build Hogsmead. We are about halfway through building Durmstrang, still needs a lot of tweaking. A lot of interior work still needs to be done for Durmstrang, but we are going to build Hogsmead, we are going to build Durmstrang, we are going to build King's Cross Station, with another train there too. We are going to build the Dursleys' house. We are going to build the Ministry of Magic. We will build the Azkaban prison. Grimmauld Place, we will build that too. All of it. Every bit of it. We will build. That's my next job on my main world. I'm going to start all the extra locations now. But yes, we're going to build it all. So again, there is a poll up on my YouTube channel as to what you want us to build after Hogwarts. Do you want me to build the Hogsmead village or Durmstrang? Which one first? Or something else? There's quite a few votes for Diagon Alley. I think Hogsmead is winning, but Diagon Alley, there's been a few votes for that, which we will build that too. We will build the Leaky Cauldron too. I also have a couple of suggestions of non-Harry Potter builds, which I will also build. I am actually quite looking forward to building those. We have suggestions for Westminster Abbey and for the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean. So 2 completely different builds there, which I'm quite looking forward to building. But they're going to be a little while yet because I've got to go research the building and then build the building, and I haven't started yet, although I am itching to. I don't want to start until I've got to a certain point on this bit, and I'm itching to go start that. Westminster Abbey in particular, I want to go start that. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell button, and stay tuned for those. You don't want to miss those coming out. If you have any other suggestions of any other builds you want me to see build, leave me a note, leave me a comment, or make a note on the comment on the vote, the poll. Or you can come join us on our Discord server, Potter's Nights, and show us your builds. Whatever you've done, come give us a shout. Okay guys, so that's it for me for now. Sorry it's a bit of a shorter one, but episode 100 will more than make up for it. So until next time guys, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.